There's a look at our first skater today, Elizaveta Tutumusheva, as she waits in the kiss and cry for her marks.
And you can see her with coach Alexei Mishin. He coaches Plashenko, and he says she's got mission jump.
She does. She goes really far across the ice and was able to carry the speed of that Lutz through and then transfer the weight over into the next triple toe. Here's a double axel, an easier jump, but you can see she didn't have the flow out of the double axel, thus couldn't take the speed into the next jump. Good education.
And you talked about this triple loop down in the knee, popping up in the air and just carrying through that energy into the flow on the landing of the jump. But Alexei was saying, you know, the problem coming in here was her backpack. And it's like her backpack, yeah, the weight of carrying the first place finishes here coming into Quebec has sort of got into her kitchen, so to speak. And that's where he felt she was struggling.
And she came back here in the free skate. That score is
Look at
close
that.
to her season best score from the Grand Prix of France. So a nice rebound after that short program the other day.
That makes the flight home a lot shorter.
Yes, it does.
Good for you, Elizaveta.
On the ice now, American Alissa Czisny. She sits in 4th place after the short program, but in a virtual tie, a three-way tie for 2nd. And she fell on her triple loop, and that cost her a couple of precious points yesterday.
A little more than a couple. And then what happened is that it puts her in a place where she doesn't have control of the competition like she's had in the past. She is a very interesting skater in that she is probably the most graceful, beautiful skater on the planet now. Yes, I said that. Until she lands a jump. And if she feels a little insecure, there's a tightness in her shoulders and a tightness in her back that doesn't exist anywhere else in her skating. So we'll see how her injury affects her today.
Skating to valse triste. Most difficult jump, it's a triple Lutz. That looked a little bit shaky to me, not quite getting the height.
Or the rotation. Could prove deadly when they downgrade it from a triple Lutz into a double Lutz. The point system goes down, recovering with a triple loop. Oh, not recovering. Jump is less than a second in the air. There's not enough time to really think about what you're doing, and when you start, there just isn't time to do a lot of thinking. You have to run on instinct. When the instinct falls for you, then you start panicking. You can hear the audience react to her spiral.
She's had a bit of time now to gather her focus as she prepares for her 2nd triple Lutz. Here it comes, good speed, better height, good fight. Was a double axel. one more triple planned, and she needs this. And I think that may be under-rotated as well, Kurt. And this is something we have seen of Alissa in the past, struggling with consistency of jumps, but not so much last year or this season.
She repeated triple loop as well. When a program falls apart a little bit, sometimes the skaters will forget that they've not done a jumping combination. This is a test. At this point, she needs to push through. Don't give up.
Well, the reigning American champion with some challenges today at the Grand Prix final. She is the reigning champion, but will not repeat in 2011.
And wonderful ovation from this audience for what she did do and what she has brought to figure skating. Gorgeous skating, beautiful spins, not consistent today. A real struggle with the jumps. Wow.
Alyona Leonova is next to go at the Grand Prix final. We've watched her get better and better as the seasons progressed.